All right, guys, in this video, I want to talk to you the 9 signs to look for in a scam and why you should always listen to your gut. So a couple hours ago, a friend of mine reached out to me and she said, hey, I need your help writing an email. I'm trying to get this apartment in Hawaii. And the lady's asking for a lot of personal information. And, I just wanted to look professional. And I go, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, she's just asking what kind of person I am, things like that. And I go, people don't normally do that kind of stuff. And I go, are you trying to, I go, what is this place? Is it Airbnb? And she goes, no, I found it off of another website. I go, Patty, this is a scam. And like I said, she was about 10 seconds into her deal. And she's like, wait, what are you talking about? I go, trust me, it's a scam. I go, is she asking you for a lot of personal information? I guarantee you the photos or screenshots. I go, the letter probably has a bunch of grammatical errors. And she goes, no. And I also forgot to mention, my friend, English is not her first language, so she didn't even notice a lot of them. I go, send me the information, I'm gonna spot it for you. So she did, she sent it to me, and within like 10 seconds, I Googled the address. The place was actually an apartment that was up for sale. Luckily, it sold 3 days before. So like I said, that's how I found it so quickly. I looked it up on like Redfin. And so that's how I was able to tell so quickly. And then I sent her some secondary information. They verified it off of another website. It was like the apartment, or she found it like apartments.com or something like that. And they verified it from like apartmentsforrent.com. And when you click on the link was no longer eligible there. And so it was just, like I said, for me, it was a bunch of red flags. But for her, she was so excited that she didn't even think of the red flags. She didn't even think of looking. She was about to send them 1 month's deposit. And I go, so this is what I'm gonna help you guys with. So a couple things to look for. One, the offer is too good to be true. In this particular case, it was the cheapest, but also the nicest apartment. Doesn't make sense. Typically, your cheapest is not gonna be the nicest. And one of the things in the letter, she said that we're selling it for cheap, but we wanted to give to somebody who's a good, honest person. So that's the next. Number 2 is they're asking personal information that is normally not asked. Third is they normally present themselves as honest and trustworthy people. They're going to say they're Christian, or they're going to say that they're missionaries, or they're going to say things like that, just stuff that doesn't need to be shared. I mean, it's TMI. And that's the thing, guys. When people are lying to you, they typically will give you too much information. For instance, if your boyfriend went out with his friends and you ask him how his night went, he's going to say good, right? 99% of the times he's gonna say good. If he says, oh man, me and Johnny, we went out, we had a good time with the boy, he gives you like this 5-minute spiel, he's lying to you. Let's just be honest, guys. If he gives too much information, he's lying. Same with your girl, guys. If your girl tells you all her details about her day, not girls give you the details whether they're truthful or not. But anyways, moving on. So they're presenting themselves, they're giving too much information. Fourth, like I said, they have stock. The photos are going to be either stock, and they're going to be screenshotted typically. So for instance, if their profile picture is like a completely stock looking photo, it's going to be like some wholesome looking person. And I'll get to this later, but the names will not match up. Like, you look at this, you're like, this doesn't look like a John Smith. Like, this looks like a Derek Thomas or something, whatever it may be. The names typically don't match up. And, people's names typically match up with what they look like. I think I mentioned this earlier, grammatical errors and typos. In this particular one, I want to say, I'm going to look it up. It was so funny, guys. I have it on my computer right here. And I'm going to send you guys this email. I think it's hilarious. I want y'all to look at it, just because I think it's funny. And like I said, I already reported it. Hopefully they take it out. He says best glory. Like, who says best glory? Like, what kind of greeting is that? Have you ever heard that in your entire life? So that's one. And like I said, this only works if English is their second language. So, but every scammer I've ever received off of LinkedIn, I think I mentioned this earlier, I'm not sure if I did. I have like 30,000 friends on LinkedIn. I used to use LinkedIn for professional reasons, and I got about 1 a month typically. Somebody trying to scam me, offer me a job, or offer me all this kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I had a girl from Ghana tell me that her uncle discovered a priceless artifact, and it was $1 million thing, and they needed help transporting it. That they had the funding, but they needed an American bank so they could deposit into my account. And for this, they would give me $1,000 or something, but they need to give me $100 first, and they needed my banking information. And I was playing along until I got bored. And then I was like, I'm not giving you my banking information, and so then I just ignored her. And anyways. And that was the next one. I'll get to that one later. So the sixth thing is they're asking for a deposit and upfront payment. In this case, they were asking her for obviously her deposit, and they're asking how many months in advance can you pay. And obviously that's not something that typically happens. And then another thing, number 7, is what I was telling you. They're offering to give you money to help them. So like I said, they were offering to give me money just to help them transport some priceless artifacts. And then their fake name is either too normal or outrageous. And her name was Edna LaRussa DeRose. Like, what the heck? Like, that's insane. Like, I just put it into Facebook to see if they found somebody's name, or see if I could find Edna, and it was like this 80-year-old lady that was named Edna DeRose, but it did not say her middle name was LaRussa. So I don't know. And then I Googled the name, nothing came up. So that's another way you can typically tell. Just Google their name. And then 9th is they're requesting contact outside of platform. This has happened to me on LinkedIn. It's happened to me on Instagram. First thing they want to do is ask you, like, hey, what's your WhatsApp? Or hey, what's your phone number? Hey, what's your this? Because they're immediately trying to get you off that platform so they can keep finding more and more people. So I hope this helps. And like I said, the bonus is I'm gonna put this email, her email, in the what's it called? The description? I don't know. I just was so excited about that. I think this is one of my favorite videos just because I thought it was so funny. But I hope you enjoyed it, but thanks for watching. Bye.